Hey everybody! Welcome to Rachel's Room, where every Thursday I answer your questions. I'm very tired today. I didn't sleep much last night, so I don't know what you're gonna get from me today. It's time for me to answer all of those questions that you asked me. And by all of them, I mean just like a few. Are you excited for the new Miranda show? Heck yes I am! 2015, it's a new type of show. It's still a Miranda show. It's still singing, dancing, acting, modeling, and magicianing. But it's not the same show we've been doing for the past year. It's a new show. Colina's just going all out, and so we've been working our buns off to make 2015 way better. It's gonna be phenomenal. I leave tomorrow actually for our first show in Houston, and then we've got like 6 shows straight after that. I'm nervous because we've been doing the same show since I started with her, so it's gonna be weird to do a new show, but it's gonna be great. I mean, it's Colleen, it's Miranda. You can't lose with that. Hi Rachel, can you model your onesies / a onesie fashion show? Yes.
Now sissy that wow.
Have you had an embarrassing story recently? So it's hard to get me to be embarrassed. For me to be embarrassed, I have to have felt dumb, and I usually stop myself from entering situations in which I would feel dumb. But there has been something recently that's just been weighing on me. I wasn't really embarrassed, more just I felt bad / a little bit embarrassed by how I reacted. I'll just tell you the story. I went to a Starbucks and I was like, hey, I'll order my Starbucks real quick. I hadn't even looked up, like just wasn't paying attention. I was tired, I wanted my Starbucks. I went in there, I was like, hey, this is what I want. Can I get this and this? Because I wasn't paying attention and I'm just used to going to Starbucks and being like, this is my order, and then they say this and I say this. Like, it's a scripted thing what happens when I go into Starbucks. So I went in and I did my half of the script, and then the barista mumbled something along the lines of, I watched your and your sister's videos. And then my brain snapped and I was like, oh, this is not the script that I am used to? So I looked at her and went, oh cool, thanks. Then as I went to pay, she kind of stared at me weird, and then I finally realized and registered what she had said, and she had said that the coffee was on her because she watched me and my sister's videos and she liked them. I kind of had this awkward like, I can't, okay. And then as I walked away, I realized that this girl had given me free Starbucks, and my response was, oh cool, thanks. Like, that deserved such an enormous, huge reaction, like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet, like, an actual reaction, because what I gave her was like, oh cool, thanks, like, my mom had told me that dinner was at 6. I gave her a very terrible response to the fact that she just gave me free Starbucks. She gave me free life because Starbucks is my life. Like, I felt so bad, and I didn't know what to do. I was so afraid. It was like that thing where there's already people ordering, so I didn't want to bug her while she was working, but I was just having this moment, this inner battle with myself that I'm like, she doesn't think that I appreciate what she did when I truly appreciate it. I just am stupid and didn't register what she did quick enough to respond correctly. That's my story. So I was slightly embarrassed of how bratty or rude or unappreciative, I guess, that I seemed, but I really was appreciative. I just didn't have the reaction I should have because I didn't realize what was going on. I'm stupid, not ungrateful. That's my moment. Let's go to the next question. I've been ranting about that for too long. What's worse, school or work? School. 110% school is worse than work. I say this because I love my job and I don't have complaints about my job. So my job, like, I mean, if you had a job that is completely terrible and you hate, I guess that you could say school was better. If you're doing what you love and you've pursued the correct career and you've put in the work and gotten what you deserve, then, you know, you should love your work more than school. But school sucks because of tests and essays and homework, because once you leave school, you're not done. You still got homework to do, and you still have to stress about stuff. I still have dreams about tests and how I didn't study, or like there was a pop quiz. School stressed me out so much, and while work stresses me out, it doesn't stress me out the same way. I guess I'm not one to ask because I'm obsessed with my job and I love it a lot, and I feel like the majority of the world kind of hates their jobs and hates what they do. So I don't know if I'm the person to answer that. I mean, I do YouTube and work for my sister, who's the best. But everyone should love their job, because you should do what you love as a job. Be happy. But I hated school. Like, I thought I loved it until I stopped, and then I have nightmares about it now. If you're having nightmares about something, clearly it's not a good thing. I mean, school is great. Don't stop school. Learn. You need to learn in order to get to a job that you love more than going to school. Yes, the correct message, I sent it. Can you do a tutorial on how to do an upside down handstand? It's so hard. Isn't an upside down handstand just standing with your hands in the air? Because a handstand is when you're upside down on your hands, so an upside down handstand would just be standing on your feet? I can do that. Yes, I did it. Do you pee in the shower if you can't wait no longer? Yes. What was your worst injury? So I've had appendicitis and I had my appendix removed, but that wasn't really an injury, that was more of a medical issue. Injury, I'd have to say, was my stitches I got on this finger. I'm not flipping you off. I had 8 stitches and I had to have my fingernail ripped off because I accidentally got my finger stuck in the lock mechanism of the car door, and then my brother Trent, not realizing it, not out of meanness, just literally getting in the front seat, closed the door while my hand was still in it. My finger got all smashed and cut and blah blah blah. Anyway, so that happened to me. That's my worst injury. I've never broken a bone. I've sprained some stuff. I've got some cuts, and pretty lucky. Kind of because I'm a scaredy cat, but also because I really love milk, and so my bones are extremely strong. Sass or slay? I choose slay because sometimes sass can get overboard and hurt people, but slay you can never have too much of. Alright, that's all the questions we have for today. Please comment below and leave your questions for next week so I can answer them on next week's Rachel's Room. Also, remember to subscribe to see videos every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel. Also, you could tweet me your questions using the hashtag Rachel's Room, and I would look through Twitter. I seriously do. I look through the questions on here, I look through on Twitter, I look through on Instagram, I look through on Facebook, I look through on Follow. I look everywhere for my questions, so please leave them places so I can find them. But you know the drill. Stay awesome, possums.